Welcome back to the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre in Albury, Wodonga. Great to have your company. It is NBL1 action, and it's brought to you courtesy tonight of the SSNA Club in Albury. If you are from Kilsyth listening to us tonight and you visit the border region, wonderful region to visit, of course, make sure you check out the SSNA Club in Central Albury. Massive screens for all your sporting action. Right now, the NBA Finals screening live on the screens of the locker room at the SSNA. Steve Murphy in commentary and Jade Kolf, the Kolf man. We are here for the Southern Vale Home Bandits taking on the Kilsyth Cobras. Can't wait to get this underway because these are two teams with big ambitions in 2019. Yeah,
it's great to be back beside you, Murph, in the commentary booth. And, yeah, really looking forward to this one tonight. Kilsyth come in here, an impressive win-loss record. And there's a bit on the line here tonight. Star point guard Kenja Bosley with a serious injury. He looks like he's got a solid 3 weeks on the sidelines, Murph. I think it may be longer than that. I hear it was a really bad one. But really looking to see how the Bandits go tonight in terms of covering up that loss. We know what he can do. He provides a lot of scoring, upwards of 25 points a game. So there's a lot on the line here tonight. Whoever wins this ball game here, the Bandits are losing touch with the leading contenders in this NBL1 competition, and Kilsyth, they're looking pretty good there, firmly entrenched in the top 4. So, look, should be an interesting one, Murph. Really looking forward to it, and it should be a close contest.
The Bandits come in with a record tonight in 12th position, 4 wins, 5 losses. They've lost 5 of their last 6 they've actually lost in the game. They won their first 3 of the season, of course, Kolfman, so put them under some duress. For the Kilsyth Cobras, well, they're sitting in 3rd at the moment. They've got a 6-3 record next to their name. The Bandits, the concern for them, Kolf, and they haven't been in great form of late. Kilsyth, after starting the year red hot white to start the season, but for the Bandits, they've been touched up by Ballarat so far this year, but none of Wodonga still to come. Waverley's the only side currently that sits inside, really, the top 7 teams in the conference. The only side other than Ballarat they've played is Waverley that sits in 4th. That's the only side they've beaten. So Melbourne Tigers, Bendigo, Frankston's in there as well, and Kilsyth tonight. So there's plenty of teams ahead of the Bandits, which has a few people within the NBL1 association questioning on whether or not the Southern Vale Home Bandits are the real deal in 2019. Well, certainly to start the year they were white hot, but they're going to run into a stretch of games right now that's going to really put to see whether they are a playoff team in 2019. And they're coming up against one side that is a genuine, forget a playoff team, they're a genuine championship contender tonight. Yeah, absolutely, Murph, and we're going to probably touch on this all night long with Bosley being out of the lineup. He has been super impressive to start this season, but it certainly doesn't help. Now, it will help that they're playing at home. They're not on the road. They have come into some real problems on the road, as you said, losing 4 of their last 5. But yeah, a real opportunity to see this Kilsyth team up close. And as you mentioned, Murph, they are a real championship contender. We saw the destruction that the Ballarat Miners did when they came in here just a few weeks ago. So let's see what Kilsyth dishes up. Look, hopefully it's a close contest, and we're going to see a lot early on in the first period how the Bandits are going to go about covering this Kenja Bosley injury. Coach Chalmers and his coaching staff have their work cut out, but really looking forward to this one, Murph, as the crowd builds here at the Lauren Jackson Sports Stadium. Certainly they're starting to get some momentum, no question about that, as expected. Just taking a look at some of the players to look out for tonight. One of the imports from Pennsylvania graduate university, Isaac Turner. He'll be one to have a look at tonight, alongside, a man that's got a fair bit of size about it, Tony Smith-Milner as well, putting up 15 points, going at 91% from the free throw line, 8 rebounds and 2 assists a game. So Smith-Milner's in the number 14, Isaac Turner in the number 9. Another one, Peter Hawley, in the number 7 tonight. 18 points his average for the year, 4.5 rebounds and 5 assists. So plenty of talent out there on the floor tonight. Smith-Milner shakes hands with the referees first. Peter Hawley's out there as well. Here comes Isaac Turner. He's amongst it. Also starting out there in the number 15, Owen Otoji. I've liked his form so far this year, and Chris Patton. That is the starting 5 for Kilsyth. Owen Otoji, 9 points his average. He's going at
50% from the three-point line this year and 6 rebounds. So that man is certainly making a bit of a statement as well. And Torrin Jones, Deborah George, Takuk Riak, all going to start out there tonight. And Bailey Lloyd is the one. Bailey Lloyd's the one that looks like he is going to start on the floor tonight. He's been trusted by Coach Chalmers to start with Kenja Bosley out of the lineup tonight. And, of course, Manny Malou in the number 21 for our Kilsyth fans. Look out for him. He's very much an excitement machine amongst this Bandits lineup. So we're almost set to get on the way tonight. Opening tip-off of the night for the SSNA club in Albury. Steve Murphy alongside Jade Cole for company in commentary. Great to have you wherever you are listening tonight. And Brody Mills making his way out onto the floor as well to start for the Bandits. Hasn't played for a few weeks, Brody. And so a different looking lineup to start things for the Bandits tonight. We get underway. Smith Milner, the big man, gets the tip off, and immediately Patton taps it back to Hooley, and we're underway tonight. Turner and Odygie combining. This is Hooley. Opening shot of the night going up to Smith Milner. No, he passes inside in the end to Patton, and 2 points to get Kilsyth going.
Bandits must start fast tonight, Murph. Must start fast.
George. Riak. And just a pass over the top of Jones, and it goes out past the baseline. So a mistake early by the Bandits lands in the possession of the Cobras.
Yeah, too heavy on the pass there from Riak into Big Jones. Deborah George, looking for him tonight to really have a big one, Murph, in controlling the ball at the point guard position.
Turner to Odygie and goes around across to Hooley. Hooley steps to the left around George out wide. Turner puts a shot up for 3 and it's good. 5-0 Cobras with a hot start. A minute into the contest for the SSNA.
Yeah, lethal three-point shot there from the corner. Outside shooting will be big tonight, Murph.
D. George under the rim, outside. Here's Malou, drives hard and draws some contact as well. The Bandits ball from the side.
Yeah, the Bandits bench tonight, as one would expect, Murph, will be very, very thin. So Manny Malou, Riak, Jones and George, they all need big nights.
Riak out to George. Riak around to Malou. Now, here's Deborah George passing to Malou. Shot clock beats the Bandits. Good defensive work by Kilsyth. So to bring it up the floor, Hooley now. Back court for the Cobras. Smith Milner for 3, misses. The rebound goes the way of Jones. And George to bring it up court. Contending one-on-one against Hooley. George puts up the 3, and the Bandits get their night started nicely with Deborah George.
Yeah, lovely from Deborah George. He's going to need a big offensive night tonight.
Turner and Patton combining. Turner, this man looks like he can play. Down, Malou flicks it out. George takes it. Spins around Smith Milner. George for his second 3 of the night. Just rims out, comes down to Hooley. Cobras bringing up the floor, out wide. Turner, same position as earlier. It won't count.
Looks like he trot on the sideline there, Murph. And I'll tell you what,
And
Isaac Turner looks like he loves that position there, Murph. That little corner over there. He's fanned out to there twice.
Torrin Jones taken out of the game pretty early on here, Cole. A bit over 2 minutes in. Coach Chalmers not happy with something as Riak puts in a 2. So 5 apiece. The Bandits get it back to level pegging. Hooley brings it up the floor. Smith Milner out wide. Hooley for 3 and rims out. Comes down to McKay. Deborah George brings it up the floor. Drives inside the paint and the Bandits lead. 7-0 run, 7:15 remain in the opening term for the SSNA club. Hooley dishes out across to Patton. Now Turner Drives around Lloyd. Malou with a big block.
Manny Malou from the weak side.
George drives against Hooley, loses it. Malou to mop up, goes against Smith-Milner, called for the charge.
Called with the charge there. Looked like he used that arm to create a little bit of space. Timeout here early on, 7-5. Bandits in front. So they stemmed that 5-0 run early on, but
fast start, wasn't it?
Manny Malou, what a block. That's what he brings to the table. He's got that length and athleticism. But as we said, with Kendra Bosley out of the lineup, Murph, the bench of the Bandits will be tested tonight, but their starters, Torrin Jones, Riak, Manny Malou and Deborah George, they're going to need real productivity from those guys tonight. They are going to need big nights, a big night here tonight, all of those guys, to really be in this ball game late, one would think, Murph.
7-5, interesting start to the contest. 6:53 for the SSNA club remain. And the Southern Vale home Bandits going to the bench and about to come back out. Jones for the meantime still sitting off the floor. Also Mills, who started on the floor as well, also went off pretty early on in the contest. Josh McKay coming on.
Yeah, big opportunity for those guys, McKay and Mills.
So Smith-Milner passes to Hooley, and now Odygy with the ball. He's the man with a foul against his name on the floor for Kilsyth, combining with Turner, and now Hooley. I like to use it through his possession tonight. Turner back to Hooley. Kilsyth with the ball outside the perimeter. Guarded by Sakuk Riak, out wide to Turner. Smith-Milner is open. It'll hit the front of the rim, and D. George comes up with a rebound for the Bandits. A fan favourite, this man, on this very arena. Drives to the left, back to the right. Nice assist. Well, Sakuk Riak's missed it under the rim. It could be a costly miss. Hooley across to Turner. Back out to Hooley. Flicks it for Odygy. Inside looks okay to Smith-Milner. Misses, and Riak makes a man with a rebound. Drives it hard on his right. Drives to the paint, brings it back, puts up the jumper, and that's good. Well, don't worry about the easy. How about the difficulty?
He was determined to make up for it, Murph. He felt bad on that last miss. He waved away everybody. Good response there from Riak.
Great start for the Bandits. They're up by 4. Inside Smith-Milner off the glass, and it's good against McKay. Deborah George brings it up the floor against Hooley. George inside, feeds to Malou. Manny Malou, that's what he can do.
Great finish at the rim there.
I think he's averaging a dunk a game as McKay steals the ball back for the Bandits and gives to George. It brings it up the floor. George for 3 for the Bandits. It doesn't. Bailey Lloyd can't keep it alive, and it goes out. It'll be a Kilsyth ball.
Yeah, Deborah George has got the green light tonight, Murph, with his backcourt running mate with that ankle injury. So expect some high volume shooting from George tonight. He needs 30 tonight.
Bandits 11 of the last 13 of the game currently. Kilsyth with a ball, bringing up the floor. Sean McDonald, first time we've seen him tonight on the floor. Likewise this man, Van Hoff, passes inside. Van Hoff for 3. Well, we know he can shoot. Van Hoff lands it. A big bucket for Kilsyth. And the margin goes back to 1. Riak against Odygy. Passes inside across to Malou. He's guarded here by Van Hoff. And bucket drops in for the Bandits.
Lovely there from Manny Malou.
Now McDonald has a couple of Bandits to contend with. Passes across. Van Hoff out wide. Turner ends up with Patton. Van Hoff. Turner from deep for 3. Isaac Turner misses. McKay hands to George. Deborah George, well, almost behind the back, lost control of the ball. Van Hoff brings it up the floor, and he puts up another 3, misses again. Bailey Lloyd with a rebound.
Great stuff there from Bailey Lloyd. He's doing all the dirty work in there. Coach Chalmers, what he wants from him tonight. Manny Malou up and under.
Brilliant
What a
Manny
play from
Malou.
Manny Malou. Timeout. Kilsyth. And the Bandits, great energy.
Yeah, a little bit of energy at the floor tonight. Kilsyth just missing a few chances down the other end of the floor, and the Bandits able to capitalise. Probably the story that we've seen with the women's game. Not a lot of second chance points for the Kilsyth side at the moment. In the women's, they seem to get a whole heap of them at the moment in the games. In terms of offensive rebounds, there hasn't been one on either side of the floor. So when Kilsyth have missed, it's been mopped up by the Bandits, and they're making them count at the other end of the floor.
They certainly have, Murph. Great point indeed. Looking at those rebounding numbers, 8 rebounds to the Bandits, and the Kilsyth Cobras are at 3. So, a big edge to the Bandits there. 15-10 with 3:50 to play in this first period. So, Coach Chalmers, no doubt about it, he'd be happy with this start. We really wanted to see how they would adapt without their star guard, Kenja Bosley, out there with that ankle injury, and they've started well. Some good stuff from the bench players that have come in to fill the void. And, with Torrin Jones on the bench, he's not happy with that, but I'll tell you what, the lineup is working right now, and the Bandits have got to be happy.
So, for the SSNA club in Albury, we're back from the timeout. 3:51 remaining in the first. Bandits by 5. SSNA club, the #1 destination to watch all NBA finals on the border. McDonald passes to Odygy dangerously. And George will be called for the foul here against Odygy. So Odygy from the sidelines. Jones is going to check back into the game as Manny Malou checks out after 6 points. McDonald passes around to Wern. Odygy out to McDonald. Inside Patton. Reverse layup, no good. Torrin Jones gets angry under the rim, gets the rebound, gives to Deborah George. To Jones!
Look out below.
Wow, would have been huge, the old alley-oop. The alley-oop almost went the way of Jones there.
You could see Jones wanted that. He wanted it bad.
So Kukuriak intercepted. Van Hoff gets it, flicks it across to McDonald. Inside, and Kilsyth don't respond at the other end. There was a chance there for Wern. Comes down towards Sukuk Riak. Out wide for Jones, and it slicks through his fingertips. And ends up with the coach.
Coach Chalmers irate with that. A couple of turnovers from Riak. Been a little bit careless with the ball. That's what he can do, though, Murph. You never know what you're going to get from Riak. You get some amazing things, but then you get some real sloppy turnovers, and not his finest moment right there. Bandits need to settle down.
Wern flicks it across here to Smith-Milner, puts a little floater up. That's no good. Jones comes down with a rebound and flicks off with Sukuk Riak. Back to Deborah George. 15-10, 5 points the margin. Scoring straight up just for the moment for the SSNA club. George around Wern. Gets inside 2 territory. Puts a little floater. No good. Comes down. Patton gets it. Flicks it out wide for Van Hoff and palms off to Wern. Brings it up the floor. Van Hoff, McDonald, Patton. This is Wern. Gets around George, out wide for 3. McDonald, no good. Jones taps it out. Prevents Patton from getting the offensive rebound. 2:08 remain, 15-10. Both sides having their scoring troubles just in the last couple of minutes. The Bandits going at 54%, 25 for Kilsyth.
No, those rebounding numbers, Murph, 13-5, Bandits.
Wern, mid-range jumper's good, nothing but net. Couple of points to the visitors. Culver is back within 3. George brings it up the floor. Bandits have been starting reasonably well in their opening halves, but not finishing real well. George steps back for 3. Comes off the rim. Van Hoff with a rebound, and Smith-Milne passes across to Wern. Back to Smith-Milner. And foul called here on the Bandits.
There's a blocking foul there, Murph.
It's going to go against Circurak.
Tried to cut the baseline off, got there a little bit late. Easy call for the referee right there.
So Kirak with a foul against him. So Wern. Smith-Milner. Across to Hooley. Hooley drives against McKay. Flicks it back and the Bandits take it away. It'll go the way of Manny Malou. Steps inside the perimeter. Yeah, Smith-Milner. Flicks back to George. George with the ball. And it'll be a Bandits ball.
So Coach Chalmers, what I'm seeing so far here, Murph, Coach Chalmers really happy to go with the high pick and rolls with Deborah George, letting him create. He decides whether or not he wants to get to the bucket or give the dish. And they're going to continue to run that until Kilsyth find a way. They want the ball in George's hands as much as possible.
Wow.
And that is why, Murph, that is why. Right on cue, Deborah George.
Wern and Hooley combining. This is Wern with the ball now. Ends up with Hooley. Hooley drives, puts a little floater off the glass. Nice move.
Hooley with a bit of magic there. A nice little dipsy do.
37 seconds remain in the opening. Deborah George again from downtown. Misses. McKay with the offensive rebound. Little dinky pass out. Turns out okay for George. Flicks it across. Open here is Circurak. He misses, comes down, Torrin Jones puts it up, draws the contact, and will go to the line.
Tough move from Torrin Jones. I like to call him the junkyard dog. He just gets in there. Likes the rough stuff in there, Big Jones. And there's going to be a lot of opportunities tonight, Murph, for those offensive rebounds, because what we're seeing early on, and I think this will continue, is Deborah George is going to be putting up a lot of high-volume shooting tonight. So there's going to be opportunities there for the Bandits to have a big night on the boards.
The SSNA club in Albury, Torrin Jones lands both blows. 23 seconds remain, and the Bandits lead by 6. Turner with the ball, flicks it across to Hooley. Back across to Turner. Kilsyth can possess the ball to the last second here. Game clock in front of the shot clock. Wern. Back to Hooley. Fakes for the 3 and tries to step around McKay. And he does an injury here, I think, too. There's a foul called on Josh McKay. Hooley a little ginger.
Hooley very ginger, Murph. Very ginger. Did not enjoy that one at all.
So passes back. Smith-Milner puts up a little floater on the buzzer and misses. And the Bandits will be very happy with their work in the opening term. They lead the visitors 20-14, Kaufman.
Yeah, very, very good opening period from the Bandits, Murph. They are dominating the glass. 15 rebounds to 6. So Coach Chalmers would be very, very happy with the effort. The hustle plays, shooting at 47% from the field to Kilsyth's 32. And the three-point shooting very, very similar, but it really is coming down to the rebounding and the shooting percentage that has the Bandits up 6 after the first period. So Coach Chalmers coming out, he's going to take that every day of the week. A really, really good start. And let's see what adjustments Kilsyth make in the second period, Murph.
Yeah, no question about that. Our leaders across the board, George has 8 for the Bandits and 6 to Malou. And across the other side of things, well, Van Hoff has 3, so too Turner. And Turner landed that early blow with the 3 as well. We thought he might look a bit hot, but apart from that, a whole bunch of a couple of points to Patton, Wern, Hooley also, Smith-Milner as well, all with 2 points. The Bandits, Sakuk Rigak has 4 and Torrin Jones has a couple of free throws as well.
One thing to look for, Murph, is as this match progresses, is the turnovers. The Bandits with a few sloppy ones early on, but look, they've got a little bit of a kamikaze kind of offense going on, Murph, so they're looking to take some chances, so that will happen. React with, I think, 2, maybe 3 of those turnovers. I think tonight, Coach Chalmers is going to take that. They need to take some chances, and they need the ball in Deborah George's hands as much as possible.
Almost had to come back out for the second period here for the SSNA club in Albury. NBL1 action tonight. This looks like it's going to be a ripping contest, Colf. Kilsyth sitting in 3rd position at the moment. The Bandits sitting in 12th. They're a seriously good team, Kilsyth, as our listeners will know that follows them. At the moment, your team has a competition on their hands, trailing by 6 at the break. They did score the opening 5 points of the night to the Cobras. And the Bandits have come to play without their star playmaker, Kenja Bosley, not out there tonight on the floor. He'll miss 2 to 3, possibly even further weeks with an ankle injury sustained last week in Tasmania. Van Hoff to start with the ball. They're a big-looking side too, Kilsyth.
They are a big side, Murph, and look, their advantage tonight lies in the middle, in the paint.
Well, that was humorous. Van Hoff actually started on the sidelines like he wanted the ball. Tried at one point to take it off the referee and smiles all round. So Cook Riak starts with it for the Bandits and gives to Jared Molnar on the floor. Riak back to Molnar. And Molnar drives on the left, almost loses it, gives back to Jones. Now Jones wants to get inside the paint. Back to Molnar. Molnar steps to the right, puts it up, 3 seconds on the clock, misses. Jones there. Tapped away from him, down to Van Hoff, and Kilsyth come up with a ball. Smith-Milner passes to Turner. Thought about the 3. Ends up with Hooley. Tried to go back inside the Smith-Milner. Last touch comes off Kilsyth or the Bandits. It does.
Called a foul there, Murph.
Okay, foul called.
Ticky Touchwood foul, Kilsyth ball. Could have gone either way there.
Smith-Milner around to Hooley. Turner gets a block from O'Willie. Turner steps inside, nice move in amongst a couple of Bandits.
What a move from Turner. We know he can shoot from out there, but that was that had a little bit of everything, that drive. A little now you see me, now you don't.
Riak gives to Molnar, goes on the left. Back in board on the right, loses possession. O'Willie comes up with it. I sense party time here, Cole.
Oh.
The one-handed dunk by O'Willie. Molnar flicks it. Hooley intercepts it. A turnover. Van Hoff to Turner. Turner for 3. This game has changed momentum. Kilsyth lead again, 21-20.
Yeah, Turner. Silky smooth left arm delivery. Nothing but the bottom of the net as Riak clangs one off the iron.
O'Willie comes up with it, gives to Van Hoff, and now Hooley brings it up court. Hooley drives against Riak inside, feeds across. Smith-Milner draws the contact, and will go to the line for a couple of shots.
Good foul there from Riak. They need to just really stop this momentum right here that Kilsyth has. As Coach Chambers has seen enough. He wants Deborah George back in. He wants to gain some more control. Ball handling control, composure. That's what Deborah George brings. I'm sure he's very appreciative of the rest, Murph, but he needs to be out there for as long as possible tonight for this Bandits lineup.
Smith-Milner converts the first. And misses, comes down to Jones. Now, Riak feeds across. Malou out wide. Lloyd thinks about a 3, doesn't, and coughs up the pass to Hooley. So Bandit's a little reckless in this term. Hooley drives to the bucket and puts it in for 2 points. 24 points now, that buffer for the SSNA club in the second. How had they have turned around the game here, Kilsyth early stages?
Turnovers getting out of control, Murph. 9 for the Bandits already.
George sees an opening little floaters, good for a couple of points. D. Jones goes to double figures, the first man tonight. Hooley with the ball. The bearded one. O'Willie puts a screen on, goes for 3, yes. Hooley.
The beard with a long 3.
I think I seen him give it a little rub before that shot went to Colf. Here's
Deborah
George.
He loves it, Hooley.
No look pass to Sakuk. Sakuk Riak. The man they call Shaq.
Fast pace, Murph, to start the second period.
Oh, and pass high. Hooley gives back across. Smith-Milner. Is that the first time Sir Cook didn't provide the bow and arrow as Turner puts up a shot? I don't think I've seen the bow and arrow.
Give it time, Murph. Give it time. He loves the bow and arrow.
Disappointing his home fans. Deborah George comes inside, passes back to Torrin Jones under the glass. Nice move. Couple of bandits working in sync. Hooley.
What a pass from Deborah George.
Ben Hoff across to Hooley. Smith-Milner. Now O'Willy looks for Turner. Heavily guarded. Back to Smith-Milner. Now Hooley. Looks to control the game as he does. Tries to pass. Intercepted by Sir Cook. Passes back to Jones. And here he goes, Torrin Jones. It's a bit of a statement right there by Jones. And the Bandits go back with the lead by 2. 29-27. Good ball game here at the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre.
Good ball game here. Is Deborah George putting the clamps on defensively too. He's enjoying his work out there. Here's the beard. Hooley takes a look. Moves right. Great move. The beard. I'm just going to refer to him as the beard.
Just go the beard.
Just go the beard.
Just go the beard. It's bringing him luck tonight. Good player, Hooley. Deborah George steps in.
Missed it.
And gets a little tip in by Manny Malou to help him out as well.
It is a fast pace, Murph. Period number 2, Hooley.
For the SSNA club, going at a frantic speed here. Turner to Smith-Milner. Back around. Hooley deep for 3. Ambitious. And reality collide together. 3 points to Hooley. Takes he scoring up to 12 for the night. Deborah George at the other end for
3. Coach Chalmers was talking to George there.
Turner now.
Another bucket there. Turner to the rack.
End-to-end basketball here by these two sides. 34-32. Both on the attack in the opening half. 5:06 remaining. George with the ball against Turner. Gets a screen via Jones out to Manny Malou for 3 this time. Misses. O'Willy comes up with it to Hooley. And now Smith-Milner with the ball. Turner for 3. Blocked by Malou. Smith-Milner to Hooley. Hooley drives against Jones and intercepted by Malou. Both sides with their own turnovers. Malou drives and 2 shots. He'll go to the line. The foul called against Smith-Milner here.
Yeah, it's a good call right there. Manny Malou in full flight when he's got the ball and he's charging down the court. Good luck trying to stop him. He's long, lean and athletic. Those long levers, and he's going to go to the line for 2. But just on that previously there, Murph, Deborah George, after making that 3, Coach Chalmers was screaming at him. I think he just wanted him to slow the pace down, and Deborah was just kindly just saying to Coach Chalmers, I've got this, it's okay, let's just take that 3. I'll slow things down a bit, but what a cracking pace here for quarter number 2. It's up and down the floor.
Manny Malou, we know what he can do. He's on 8 points at the moment. He was one of the shining lights in that game against Ballarat when they went down by 62, the Bandits. He shot, I think, 21 maybe on that night. He was one of the few shining lights. He sinks the bucket here.
And remember, he joined the Bandits program quite late.
Yep.
Did Malou, so it took him a couple of games just to find his feet in this lineup. And look, when he needs to, he can provide a little bit of everything as well as scoring, Murph. So Manny Malou's been a very handy pickup for the Bandits so far this season.
Torrin Jones both out there. We have 2 zeros on the floor tonight as well. Now Jones has to come back off the floor for a moment, and Manny Malou has to come back on. Malou was just about to take a sip of water.
Yeah, Manny's disappointed with that. He needs a breather, Murph.
So a technicality. Just going to wait for a moment for the Bandits to retain possession again. McDonald gives to Otaji. Back to McDonald. Inside, good ball to Smith-Milner. McDonald with the assist.
Yeah, lovely look there from McDonald and the nice little finger roll from Smith-Milner.
George, around to the right, sets back to the left inside. The Malou again, and draws the contact as well, and will go to the line. Hey, that's why he shouldn't have been off the court in the first place, Cole.
That's right, counted and the foul, and it's Deborah George again. The high pick and roll that Chalmers is putting Deborah George's is creating fits. As I keep saying, the more the ball's in Deborah George's hands, the more great things are going to happen. So, expecting huge numbers tonight for Deborah George in both points and assists.
High energy about the Bandits tonight. Maloo's moved in double figures with 12. George has 13. Hooley and Turner, 12 and 10 respectively for Kilsyth. It takes Maloo to 13, and he does check out of the game for Torrin Jones now. And a timeout called by the Bandits for the SSNA club. 4:10 remain in the opening half. The Bandits 39, the Cobras 36. Kaufman, talk us through some of that shooting percentage in the opening half.
Look, it's a high level here, Murph. High numbers right across the board from both squads. 54% shooting clip for the Bandits, where Kilsyth at 48%. The rebounding, it's going to go a long way to decide who wins this contest tonight. 18 rebounds for the Bandits, 11 for Kilsyth. Deborah George with 13 and that man Hooley with 12. The turnovers, 9-5. Things were getting out of control there. The Bandits have had some real bad patches where things have gotten really out of control and loosey-goosey, for lack of a better term. But, hey, look, they lead 39-36. It's a high level from both teams, up and down. And as I said, Deborah George, as long as the ball's in his hands and he's making good quality decisions, the Bandits are in for a real hunt tonight, Murph.
No question about that. And we have a ball game on our hands tonight. We come here with a bit of anticipation about this one. I know it's still very early on in the contest, but certainly the quality on show from both sides suggests that it could very well go the distance tonight. So both Kilsyth, the visitors, and the home team, the Bandits, making their way onto the court for the SSNA club. 4:10 remain in the opening half here. The Bandits did lead by 5 at the first break, 20-15. They lead now by 3, so Kilsyth have made a 2-point inroad to start, as Odygy will start with the ball. This man going at 6 rebounds an average this season. McDonald, Wern. McDonald, back to Wern. Odygy, Van Hoff for 3, and he lands it 2. Nice shot by Van Hoff, Felix Van Hoff. George passes to Torrin Jones, who reckons he had the arm pulled. And nothing doing. The ball is over the baseline. It'll be an inbound ball to Kilsyth and Odygy. 39-39. We're score square. McDonald in backcourt, giving to Wern. Passes across to Odygy. Wern. Van Hoff. Similar position to where he just landed that 3. Stepping back here, Wern for 3. It's an air ball, and it'll go over the baseline. It'll be a Bandits pill.
Yeah, Bandits ball from the baseline. Deborah George wanting to calm things down here. They look to trap him.
Riak. Back to George.
High pick and roll, Murph.
Deborah George against McDonald. Steps around McDonald, gets to the bucket.
Counted and the foul.
Against McDonald, so George will go to the line. McDonald looks displeased with it. George will take his tally to 15 with a shot to come.
Making it happen once again. McDonald will be disappointed with that because he was beaten to the hole. Probably needed to give the 2 points up, but a cheap foul over the back as Deborah George glided in for the 2. And young Sean McDonald there, 18 years of age, well and truly schooled.
16 points now for Deborah George tonight. The Bandits go back to a lead of 3, 42-39, 3:06 remaining in the opening half. McDonald flicks to Odygy, sees an opening, passes inside to Smith-Milner. In fact, it's Padden who puts it in. Padden puts in the 2 points, takes his scoring to 4 for the night.
Yeah, big Christopher Patton, happy to take the easy dunk there.
George for 3. Deborah George rimmed out. Offensive rebound to Sakuk. Riak to Jones, who drew the contact and will go to the line. Torrin Jones. Good save there by Sakuk Riak.
Yeah, great hustle play from Riak. That's what he can do. Crushing the boards there, Murph. 19 rebounds to the Bandits, 11 to Kilsyth. So the Bandits, as I said, doing a great job on the glass. Coach Chalmers will be happy with that, because if they can play that lockdown defence, really good solid defence, and rebound the ball well, that goes a long way for them being in this ball game late.
Back-to-back fouls for Sean McDonald as well for Kilsyth as Jones lands the first. I reckon he's more he generally is aggressive, but I reckon he's even more so tonight, Torrin Jones. He's got something about him. He's got he likes to play a bit, on edge, that bit angry.
He does indeed, and yeah, he has to bring that energy. He brings it every week.
Yep.
And as much as he's there for defense and rebounding, he wants a big offensive night as well.
Odyssey drives hard and flicks it out wide. Patton not there, and the ball goes out. It'll be a Bandits ball. Leading by 3, 2:34 left in the half. Just since neither side really capitalising on a lot of their opportunities, so first side to potentially do that. Offensive rebounds haven't been a lot, 5-3 Bandits way. Now George, outside the perimeter against Wern, spins around, gives in to Torrin Jones, who will get fouled against Patton, who's not happy with the call, but Jones again will go to the line for the third time in this half. Torrin Jones causing some headaches for the big Kilsyth side underneath the rim.
Yeah, he's causing serious headaches, but I'll tell you who's causing more headaches is Deborah George. Kilsyth yet to figure out how to play defense on this high pick and roll. He's using it to set players up and he's not only getting his own shot, but he's feeding guys. And Torrin Jones has been on the end of this, Murph. And look, until they can figure out how to counter that, Coach Chalmers is going to keep going to it.
Jones makes a mistake on the first one. 3 points still the buffer. Jones adds to that with another, so gets his tally up to 9. Odyssey to Hooley to Turner. Back to Hooley. 2:10 left. Bandits by 4, 45-41. SSNA club in Albury. Patton out wide. Van Hoff already has a 3 in this term. Can't add to it. Patton with the offensive rebound for Kilsyth. Turner. Hooley. Thinks about a 3, takes on Lloyd, steps inside, a little floater's no good. A rebound goes the way of Jones.
Gee whiz, Hooley unlucky there. Deborah George.
Inside to Riak. The assist was wonderful. Riak couldn't grab it.
And Deborah George.
Odyssey to take it. A let off there for the Cobras. Hooley out. Working with Turner. Kilsyth with the ball up court. Turner drives hard, inside the paint, puts the shot up, draws the contact, and the bucket will count. Great play there.
Yeah, Isaac Turner, 191 centimetre guard. He can do a little bit of everything. We know he loves the outside shot, but as soon as you close out to him, he's got the ability, as we just saw, to put that ball on the floor, Murph, and he moves along to 12 points, does Turner, and he looks like an impressive shooting guard.
Turner misses the bonus. It comes down to Sakuk Riak, and he passes back across to George. Malou, he's open for 3, elects against it, steps back outside, passes to Torrin Jones, inboard to Lloyd, and a big block there. Foul called, wow. Foul called on Blaisio O'Willy.
I think they're calling goaltend there.
Goaltending.
Yeah, they're called a goaltend. Yeah, Kilsyth coach not happy with that at all. He's screaming out of control over there, Coach Schuler.
Turner flicks it out across to Hooley. And now Turner. Inside O'Willy. Back across Van Hoff. Odyssey. Turner takes on Jones, flicks it outside. Odyssey fakes the 3, then puts it up against Sakuk. Right on the shot clock. Jones gets it, palms across to Deborah George. George for 3 at the other end for the Bandits. Takes his scoring to 19 for the night. We've got 40 seconds remaining. Bandits by 7 for the SSNA club. Opening half, Van Hoff Steps outside. Hooley for a three of his own for Kilsyth. Misses. Offensive rebound with Odygy. Stolen almost by George. Comes back Van Hoff for three. He misses. So Cook Riak misses it as well. Malou comes up with it. And he gets the foul as well. The Bandits doing well defensively right there.
Yeah, well done, Manny Malou. He was committed to that ball and he took a bump. Was quite happy to sell that one to the referees there, Murph, but clear foul there, moving at high speeds, and he goes to the line, as you said. Bandits 50-43 lead, looking to extend this, and what a great first half from the Bandits here tonight. Saturday night hoops, NBL1 action. Deborah George has been sensational, controlling things at the offensive end.
Malou makes the first one count. It takes his tally to 14 for tonight. 23 seconds remain in the opening half of the SSNA club. The Bandits to extend their lead to 9. It's a handy buffer. They'll lead at the half. They led by 5 at quarter time, so they'd be well pleased with their work after the opening 5 points of the night went to Kilsyth. Odygy, Wern, and now Hooley. The Cobras will look to put up the last shot of the opening half. We have 7 seconds remaining. 5, 4. Hooley puts up the shot, misses. Down O'Willy, blocked by Sir Cook Riak, but a foul called. O'Willy will go to the line, and it'll be potentially the last point of the opening half.
Yeah, touch and go there for Riak. Not too sure if he got all ball there, but O'Willy to the line. But I'll tell you what, the Bandits have got to be happy. 52 points in the first half. And O'Willy at the line, Murph.
O'Willy makes the first one count. And to make it 2 from 2. And to cut it to 7 at the break, he converts it. So the Bandits will have a second and put a shot up here. No doubt Deborah George will get it. He'll go the big Hail Mary. And it's long and just off target. So it is half-time from the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre. The home team lead the way, 52-45. Jade Colt, Steve Murphy with you, the Colt man. Talk us through some of those stats in the opening half.
Oh, just an impressive first half from the Bandits, Murph. They are shooting an amazing 58% clip from the field. 92% from the foul line and an amazing 50% from the three-point line. So when you look at those numbers, Murph, no surprise they've put up 52. Obviously, we know they are playing without the injured star, Kenja Bosley, but it's been the Deborah George show. He's controlling everything. Coach Chalmers has got him in a high pick and roll, and he's doing what he pleases there. If the shot's not there, he is finding the open man, and he's setting up guys like Riak, like Torrin Jones, and also Manny Malou, and they're doing some serious damage. This is a very impressive first half from the Bandits, and if they can continue this and continue to rebound the ball, Murph, 23 rebounds to 14, they are dominating the glass. They've got a chance to win this game here tonight at the Lauren Jackson Sports Stadium.
That's Jade Colt with Steve Murphy, NBL1 action. It is half-time for the SSNA club in Albury. No better place to go for dining options. They have you covered, whether it's Asian, bistro, whatever it is. Go and check it out at the SSNA club today. We're going to check out the second half. It's coming up very shortly. The Bandits lead at halftime here from the Lauren Jackson Sports Centre in Albury, Wodonga. 52 to the Kilsyth Cobras, 45. Welcome back, Lauren Jackson Sports Centre here in Albury. NBL1 action. What a massive weekend it is of NBL1, the premier basketball winter competition in this country. 28 games across a massive weekend, I believe. Well, we've got some double headers, but we've also got some triple headers this weekend as well. It is the Bandits playing host tonight to Kilsyth Cobras. What an opening half we have seen, Jade Kolf. 52-45. The home team lead by 7. They're 12th ranked in the competition at the moment. They come in with a record of 4 wins and 5 losses. They've lost 5 of their last 6 games, however, including on this floor, a few of those. Now they're taking on Kilsyth, who are sitting currently 6-3, but 3rd in the competition. A serious championship contender, and we have the ball game set up for a ripping second half, all thanks to the SSNA club in Albury.
Yeah, we certainly do, Murph, and what an impressive first half we saw. High octane action up and down the floor, and Deborah George has been absolutely outstanding, controlling everything at the offensive end, and the Bandits find themselves up by 7 to start this second half. They are shooting lights out at 58%, 50% from three-point land, and they are dominating the glass. So, look, a very, very impressive first half, Murph, but it all means nothing unless they can back that up in the second period, Murph.
So we're almost set to get underway in the second half here. All thanks to the SSNA club in Albury, where Jade Kolf and myself like to unwind after a night at the basketball. Of course, head down there to the locker room for a few beverages and check out all the action on the big screens. Now, Hooley's going to get things going alongside Turner. Odygy around to Turner. Bit of energy about this man to start the second half. Patton. Stay with us. You sense this is going to be something in the second half. Hooley gets the opening points of the third stanza. Kilsyth cut the margin back to 5. 9:36 remain in the third. George already 19 points tonight. Leading scorer out there into Jones. Taken away. Smith-Milner gets it. Turner. Hooley out to Turner for 3. Misses. Riak comes up with it. Flicks to Lloyd. Inside to Jones. Malou. Malou against Smith-Milner. The fadeaway jumper is no good. Riak gets the rebound, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, lovely work there from Riak, Murph. You'll take those easy buckets. You never know what you're getting with Riak, but if you can finish those. We saw him miss an easy one earlier on, Murph, so.
Odygy. Turner. Patton. Patton, jumper. Didn't realise he was unattended. Come down, no bandit went towards the ball. Odygy comes up with it. Hooley. That'd be ambitious. Smith-Milner, Patton. Patton against Malou. Patton puts up the little hook, and it just drops out. Smith-Milner with the offensive rebound and 2 points off the glass.
Yeah, giving up tremendous size there in the post, Manny Malou. He does have that length, but once Patton dips that shoulder.
Malou for 3 in the corner, it's good. Manny Malou.
But he bounces right back there, Murph. That's more Malou's game. The outside game, he's got a sweet shooting stroke.
Odygy. Turner takes on Lloyd, spins inside, hard move. Get a bit of a check, but no foul called. Lloyd gives to George. Up the floor, George gets it inside towards the paint, top of the key, steps back outside for 3. Deborah George off the rim. Patton to Hooley. The bearded one. Drives to the left of Malou off the glass. Nice move.
What a move from the beard, Hooley.
And now taps it out. It'll be a Bandits ball.
Very active, like a pest, Hooley right there. Look at me. A little bit of fun with Deborah George.
I like him. Good energy. He's enjoying his work out there. He loves just being out on the floor, it looks like, by the looks of things. Peter Hooley. Great to have him on the Bandits floor tonight. Deborah George almost went backcourt violation there. George against Hooley. Steps inside, almost loses. Has to put up the jumper almost by force to. And gets it to go. 21 points now for Deborah George tonight.
Yeah, tough move right there from George. Really enjoying that matchup, Murph. As you said, Deborah with 21, but But Hooley, that man Hooley, he's got 16 of his own, just quietly. Murph, 16 points for Hooley.
Odygy to Turner, into Smith-Milner. Odygy drives against Riak. Nice assist in board to Patton. Eventually puts a left-handed mid up, and it goes in for 2. Kilsyth working in sync on that play. 5 points the margin. The Bandits way, the home team on their home floor lead. Riak goes out, and Odygy and Kilsyth get the ball back.
Yeah, another turnover from Riak. Coach Chalmers just gives him the nod though. Good coaching from Chalmers there. He, as I said, take the good, the bad with Riak. But it just shows the importance of having the ball in Deborah George's hands as much as possible, Murph.
Turner's got 12 tonight himself. He's got the ball in hand, puts up the mid-range jumper for 2. No good. Lloyd comes up with a rebound. Almost loses the ball somehow. Comes back to George. Man that's running hot tonight, stepping up in the absence of his backcourt mate. And Kenja Bosley. Now Riak to George. Torrin Jones for 2. Puts it up. Just misses. Turner gets the rebound. Drives against Lloyd. Swings inside. David George there. Odygy last touch. I fancy it is. It'll be a Bandits ball. They do get it back. 58-53, 6:03 for the SSNA club remaining in the third. 5 points the Bandits lead. That's what it was at quarter time. Tucked out a little further by the half, and now the Bandits by 5. Throws it straight into Hooley, and we'll get the ball back. George spins around, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Blocked by Hooley, called for the foul. George will go to the line. Hooley displeased with the call.
Yeah, very displeased with that. I think he got the arm though, Murph. He could have gone either way, that call. I think he's probably disappointed that he made contact with the arm, because he had a clear path to get all ball there. Deborah George had beaten his man to the rack. Hooley from behind, but it'll be that man again, Deborah George, to the line to increase that point total once again.
Hooley's just laughing and joking with the referee again. He's in good spirits, the man, out there on the court tonight. George lands the first bucket. As the cash register goes off here in the stadium. Now, Deborah George to take his scoring to 23 for the night, putting together a pretty productive game. Misses a second. Patton gets the rebound, hands off to McDonald, who brings it up the floor. Across to Hooley, that margin at 6. Hooley out wide to Turner, steps in around Malou for 2 and floats it past the bucket. Taken by Sakuk Riak against McDonald. Right, left, then right. Looks go back to the left, now swings across to Lloyd, who puts up a little floater, misses, comes down. Riak's there, last touch off the Bandits is the call. And the referee's now actually going to get together and discuss it. The first initial call is going the way of Kilsyth. It did certainly look like Kilsyth had the last touch. It'll be the Bandits' ball now. It'll go the way of Deborah George. So the two referees conversing together.
Good refereeing there.
So the referee just wiping the ball for the moment. So 14 seconds on the shot clock for the Bandits, 5:12 on the game clock. George out wide to Riak. Well, a turnover. Good work, McDonald. Great hustle. Got across to Hooley. Fed back to Turner, who went hard against Malou. Malou did well defensively. Jones comes up with it to Deborah George. Hooley to guard George. George for 3 from downtown.
Wow.
Deborah George raining hot tonight.
This guy tonight, Deborah George, tough move. Throw the offensive playbook out, Murph.
McDonald into Odygy. Malou again twice under the rim. Great defensive work. Sakuk Riak drives to the bucket. Assist by Torrin Jones.
Well played. I think it's a timeout. They're not happy with it.
11.
Coach Schuler says we're going to talk it over. Enough is enough. 64-53. 4 minutes 30 remaining in this one as this one slips away. Can you believe it, Murph?
11 points that lead, 4:32 remain for the SSNA club. The Bandits have come to play tonight in the absence of their star playmaker Kenja Bosley. They've come out. Deborah George has returned to, well, Deborah George sort of territory, 25 points. Manny Malou has put up 17. On the other side of things, we love this man, Peter Hooley. He's becoming a favourite of ours, 16 points on the board tonight. Also in double figures is Isaac Turner. He has 12 so far for the evening, and Smith Milner with 7. Plenty of energy about the Bandits bench so far tonight. They've been able to respond each time Kilsyth have challenged since the opening sort of few minutes of play. And they've got out to 11 now. And that scoring run, 6-0 currently, Cole.
Yeah, and there has been a couple of nights so far this season, Murph, where we've seen where the Bandits shooting from the outside has not been what you would want it. But tonight, absolutely lights out, 58% from the field and 50% from the three-point land, and they are dominating the glass, 31 rebounds to 19. And they have been super impressive right across the board here tonight. And Kilsyth, they've got to make some moves and make some adjustments, otherwise this one is going to slip away.
McDonald passes across to Wern, back on the floor. Patton puts a little shot up, and Jones gets the rebound. Timeout.
Yeah, it's called a tech foul.
Tech foul called.
Goes on big Chris Patton. Referee was right there. He heard it. He's like, we're not having that. And he wants to go on with it. Referee just walks away. Doesn't want to hear it. There's big Patton. He wants an explanation here, Murph, and I don't think he's going to get it.
Definitely not going to get it by the looks of it. The referee's completely brushed him off. Completely brushed him off on 2 occasions. Didn't want a bar of it at all. Absolutely did not want a bar of it at all. And David George gets the first in.
Big Patton over there shaking his head still on the sidelines. He doesn't know what is going on out there. And
oh, dear. So
Deborah George moves on to 26 points with 1 to come.
George having a bit to say to the referee himself, so plenty of dialogue, and now Van Hoff comes across and has a chat to the referee. So George sinks both buckets, 66-53.
Yeah, Deborah says, we'll take those 2, now give me the ball back for more.
It probably isn't comical, but you do have to laugh in certainly a degree. Sinkirak back on for the Bandits. So too McKay, 4:09 remaining. Sinkirak into Jones, had it knocked away from him by McDonald. Smith Miller comes up with it back to McDonald. The Bandits lead by 13, their biggest lead of the night. McDonald in, and well, Deborah George, big block goaltending going to be called here. And so it'll be 2 points to Kilsyth. And big Van Hoff. Now, George. Outside 3 range. Gets a screen by McKay. Flicks across. So Cook react for 3, misses. The rebound comes down with Smith Milner. Flicks across to Wern, who just keeps it alive. Van Hoff. Inside. The man that got the last bucket in Willie. And now he's called for the offensive foul. So, not as...
A little bit of tension out there, Murph. A little bit of niggle. We like to see that, but Kilsyth are trying to get physical here in the paint, but referee's not having it. And it's this man, Deborah George, who is just doing what he wants out here.
Drives up against Wern. George again for 3 and lands it again.
On cue. I mean, this guy is just absolutely lights out. He's in the zone, Murph.
Unbelievable. McDonald brings it up, steps inside, and draws the contact.
Count it, and the foul off
Bucket
the
would
high
count.
glass.
McDonald, big move. He's made a couple of those tonight.
McDonald slipped into the lane, tossed it up high over Torrin Jones as attempted a block, and the ball trickled in. Sean McDonald, what a move.
So McDonald to the line to add to his, so far, First points of the night to make it 3. Just around the floor, he's been lively, and he lands it. Pretty good defensively. Now, George flicks across to Riak. Sinkirak. And gets it knocked away from him. It goes out. It'll be a Kilsyth ball. Van Hoff bringing plenty of energy to the table. So 11 points the margin the way of the Bandits. We have another substitution. Lloyd checking back into the game.
And there's an example right there. If that ball's not in Deborah George's hands, Kilsyth want to basically up the heat on the ball handler, and it's causing turnovers.
McDonald drives to the bucket again and draws the contact. Back-to-back deja vu.
Wow, he counted in the foul. Moving right again. Sean McDonald. What a move.
Another chance at a three-point play. He made the last one count. And to take his scoring to 6. All of a sudden, Sean McDonald becoming an important factor out there on the floor.
It's keeping them in touch, Murph.
Margin back to 8. Deborah George, 30 points so far tonight. We've still got beyond 2 to play. Well, 2:40 to play. Jones under the rim, knocked away by Van Hoff, comes down. Wern, well done McKay, good hustle for the Bandits, comes up with it.
Well done from McKay, the hustle plays.
George takes on McDonald, steps around, out wide. McKay for 3 with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Offensive rebound down towards Sakuk Riak, knocked away. And the call is going the way of Kilsyth. So, 2:18 remaining, 69-61, 8 points the buffer at the moment. Wern to have the ball. 2:15 on the clock for the SSNA club. Wern drives against Lloyd. Out wide, McDonald. McDonald drives inside off the glass.
There it is again, McDonald.
He almost drew another foul.
Gee whiz, moving right. McDonald is absolutely lethal.
So George up the floor. Guarded now by O'Willie and Wern. Flicks it out towards Riak. Steps inside. A floater for 2 is good.
Yeah,
It'll
lovely,
count.
Lovely there from Riak. That was a tough shot. He got himself in a bit of trouble there. Was pinned behind the glass, but got the soft roll.
Bandits by 8. Out wide here, Van Hoff for 3 misses. Riak comes out with a rebound. Important last minute and 24 seconds of the third for the SSNA club. George with the ball. Goes to ground, loses it, but we'll pay that as a pass to Riak. Into George, steps, assist across to Jones off the glass and just misses. Comes down to Smith Milner. Flicks it out wide, Van Hoff. We'll think about the 3. Elects against it, backcourt. Gets back across to McDonald, who tries to cut around McKay. Back across, Van Hoff steps inside Lloyd to the paint out wide. Wern for his own 3. He's been watching George all night. He misses. And the rebound with Torrin Jones. Deborah George deep for 3. Misses. Rebound with Jones. Gets up with it. Comes off the glass. Misses. Riak there. Kilsyth come out. And it is a foul against the Bandits.
Foul on Riak there, and Torrin Jones cannot believe it. How did that ball not go in? The big man. And look, I know it's tough from the commentary box, Murph, but the last one that he missed there, went for the layup. A little bit too hard off the rim. Ball rolled out. Look, and you're 6'9", and 110 kilograms. Throw that thing down. Dunk it. Make sure it goes in.
McDonald feeds across. Smith Milner around to Van Holt. Back to Smith Milner. Flicks it in. Odygy takes on Jones. Drives to the bucket. Misses. Smith Odygy back down. Big block. Manny Malou. Big play Malou. Lloyd flicks it out to George. Quickly up court for the Bandits. Drives inside. Tries to feed. Loses possession as well. McDonald straight up court. Flicks it across. Smith Milner. Bit of hang time on the rim. 2 points to Kilsyth.
2 points is good.
Yeah, Smith Milner. Oh, Coach Chalmers
And
Right there.
passes the ball out, so Kilsyth will get the ball back. A couple of errors late. Well, it is actually the buzzer time.
Yep.
So the buzzer time, I missed that, Golfman. The buzzer for the SSNA club, three-quarter time. It's set up in the last stand of the Bandits, leading 71-65.
Yeah, Bandits still shooting at 53%, Murph. Absolute lights out. They are dominating the glass, as we mentioned earlier on, 37 rebounds to 23. And, you know, their three-point shooting, very, very impressive at a 44% clip as well. Got a little bit sloppy there late, Murph. They still lead by 6 with 1 period to play. And I think coming into this contest, if Coach Chalmers said, look, we're up 6 with 1 to play, he would have taken that. So we're set up for a fantastic last period here. Let's see if the Bandits can hold on, but I expect Kilsyth to make a real run here late. Should be a beauty, Murph.
Absolutely. 71-65. Some of the big scorers out there tonight. Peter Hawley has 16 and Isaac Turner has 12 for the Kilsyth Cobras, and for the Bandits, it's 30 points to David George and 13 to Sakuk Riak and 17 to Manny Malou as well. It's set up for a big final period. It's a big game for the Bandits. Like I said, they've lost, was it now 5 of their last 6 they've lost after opening with 3 and zip to start the year. Many questioning whether they're the real deal. They need a scout, no question. They did beat Waverley to start the season, who are now in 4th, so that shows good form, but were touched up well and truly by Ballarat. And they have a chance tonight to get another win on the board. Kilsyth, however, have had their own sort of almost mid-season slump, I guess, after starting the year so promisingly. And now are staring down the bottom of a potential 4th loss of the season, would put them right back in the pack alongside the Bandits. So the Bandits are almost set to come back out. Kilsyth likewise as well. 71-65, 6 points the margin.
Yeah, more balanced scoring attack from Kilsyth, Murph, and you know, as you mentioned before, with Hooley with 16, Turner with 12. McDonald with 8 points late there. Now we did say coming in that Deborah George, expect a big night from him. He's got 30 points and 5 assists. He's been outstanding. And he's going to need a big last quarter to get his team over the line, Murph. Looking forward to this.
Riak with the ball. Flicks to George. Well, Odygy wanted it a bit harder. Drives, and George fouls him as well on the way to the bucket.
Yeah, hard foul there. They're just going to call a regular foul or intentional flagrant foul.
Fouls on number 3, Dean George.
He's
2 shots at the line.
2 shots, so good foul there from George, making them earn them from the line. It was a hard foul, but no harm done there. No players injured, so regular 2 shots, Murph.
Odygy not real happy with it, so the opening 10 seconds, and Kilsyth can cut this margin straight away back to 4.
And Odygy has had some problems really getting in the game tonight, Murph. He's found it tough to find any kind of rhythm out there, so he'll appreciate a couple of foul shots.
Well, 87% from the free throw line in season 2019 for that man. As the Bandits bring it up court, Lloyd with the ball across to Riak. It's got an early bucket here, the Bandits, to settle themselves and get them into the tempo with the last. Now George around, feeds to Lloyd for 3 from outside. Just misses. Hooley comes up with the ball and brings it up court. Now Hooley, Smith-Milner provides the screen, and then Hooley goes off the glass for 2 points. Nice start to the last by the visitors.
High off the glass, what a move from Hooley.
George brings it down, goes for 3 of his own. Deborah George.
My goodness gracious me. Never looked like missing, Murph. We had an incredible view of that shot right there, and that was nothing but net. Outstanding.
McDonald turns it over to Malou. The Bandits get the ball back, flicks it up to Riak. Deborah George there, puts it in for another 2 to the Bandits. Deborah George takes his scoring to 35 with the opening 5 points for the Bandits at the last. And they go clear by 7 again. The visitors had the ball.
This guy is absolutely everywhere, Murph.
Turner now for 3. He misses. The Bandits come up with it again. Jones feeds to Devitt George. Odyssey to guard him. George steps to the right, back outside 3 territory, drives around to the left, loses it, but draws some contact. It'll be a Bandits ball.
Yeah, hard foul there. Basically triple team there. Devitt was just waiting for the call, Murph. It didn't come. He had to take another dribble, but the contact was obvious there. Referee in good position. And Devitt George is single-handedly directing his charges and leading them on the court here tonight, Murph.
Now Riak gives to Torrin Jones. Jones in the paint, puts up a little mid-range jumper. It's good. 2 points to Jones, and the Bandits extend that lead to 9. McDonald passes out wide to Isaac Turner. Smith-Milner back across. McDonald steps to the paint. McDonald misses. Malou, who's been huge tonight under the boards, comes up with it. Wants to give to Devitt George and does. And the tempo on that man's gone up. Double team, triple team. And why wouldn't you? Malou stolen away by McDonald. We noticed him earlier. Hooley brings it up court. Inside the paint off the glass. He misses. Riak comes up with it for the Bandits. End-to-end basketball. Riak looks towards Lloyd. Goes himself from the top of the key. Misses. Easy rebound for Smith-Milner.
Cracking pace here in the 4th period, Murph. Up and down action. What a ball game so far as Hooley fires away. Oh, big rebound. Junkyard dog, Torrin Jones.
Devitt George, 35 for the game. Malou. Riak back towards George. The call is off Odyssey. It'll be a Bandits ball. Timeout call for the SSNA club. 7:03 remain in the match. The Bandits lead by 9. And we have a fascinating finish coming up on our hands. At the moment.
Yeah, 7 minutes to go, Murph. As you said, lead at 9. Is it enough for the Bandits to hold on? Look, so with Devitt George, with the ball in Devitt George's hands.
Have a look at the rebounds tonight. 41 to 25. The Bandits, if you come out on the floor tonight and had a look at the two sides, the first thing I would have said is the Bandits are going to have problems underneath the rim tonight between the two sides. But the Bandits have controlled that area. Torrin Jones, Manny Malou have both controlled that area tonight. And it's certainly given the Bandits a really good opportunity in this game. I mean, a lot of the I guess the key indicators are similar. Maybe 19 turnovers for the Bandits to 10 to Kilsyth tells a slight story, but it's still the Bandits in control.
Yeah, those that high turnover rate, Murph, 19. That is high for a ball game, but yeah, they're making up with it on the glass. As you said, 41 to 25. And big Torrin Jones in the middle with 15 of them. Very, very impressive for big Torrin Jones, what he does on the glass week in, week out.
Now, Molnar is back on court. Passing to Riak, almost stolen by Hooley. Back to Molnar, into Jones, puts up the mid-range jumper, and it's good. Torrin Jones has come alive with a couple in the last. 11 points now, the lead of the Bandits. Their biggest of the game has been 13. Now the Cobras, they need a response. Van Hoff goes around, Hooley, Turner. Van Hoff thought about the 3, stepped in for 2. Back to Turner for deep to 3 to get them going. He misses.
Look at the rebound, Torrin Jones.
Aggressive underneath that bucket tonight. Across to Molnar. Flicks it out for Riak. The Cobras at the moment failing to come up with the answers for the Bandits. Riak almost loses it. Flicks back to Manny Malou.
Oh,
massive block.
rim.
Smith-Milner.
Wowee.
A big block. Malou tried to slam it down on top. Hooley against Riak, out wide for Van Hoff, guarded by Lloyd, steps back towards Hooley, steps in for 2, floats it up. Torrin Jones slaps it away, but it'll count as 2 points. And Kilsyth needed that bucket, 71-80, 9 points the margin.
No doubt about that call there. That one was well and truly on the way down, but with Devitt George over there on the sidelines, Murph, he's getting heavy work over there to his calf muscles and legs. The Bandits have got to hold on here and protect the ball during this situation. Another turnover.
Lloyd misses. Jones coming up here. O'Willie across to Van Hoff. Hooley for three. He's left wide open. Takes the shot. Misses again. And last touch off the Bandits. I fancy off Jones it is. It'll be a Kilsyth ball.
Chalmers looks to get Deborah George back in. That whole sequence there, Murph. Deborah George was over there getting extensive work on his legs, his calf muscles and hamstrings. With 5:40 to go, he's looking to lead the Bandits to a great victory here tonight.
Turner drives against Molnar, puts it up off the glass, doesn't go. In fact, didn't hit the glass. Odyssey. Molnar loves a three. Well, had a bit of contact, nothing called. Inside to Torrin Jones.
What a pass, Jared Molnar.
Wonderful assist. And Jones, this time, like you alluded to before, slam it down when you're his side. That's exactly what he did. No mistake on this occasion.
Slam it down there, big Torrin Jones, the junkyard dog. You're 6'9", 115 kgs. Flush it down, big man. That's what the crowd comes to see. They don't come to see those layups, Murph. They come to see hammer time. They come to see party time. And the Bandits lead by 11 with 5 minutes to go, Murph. What a ball game.
For the SSNA club in Albury, Odyssey flicks it out to Hooley. Hooley drives to the right, looks inside. Looks to flick out, back to Turner, almost loses it, comes up with it, flicks it back, Van Hoff for an ambitious three, misses. Jones had it slapped away, Malau comes up with it, flicks across to Riak. And Sakuk Riak comes up court with the ball, beyond halfway. Passes to Molnar. Jones into Riak. Riak back to Jones, tried to draw it again, draw the foul. Travel is called. The travel's the call as Jones' eyes lit up and looked for another dunk.
Yeah, too many steps from the big man there. That's okay. He's been super impressive, Murph. He's got 16 rebounds to go along with 15 points. What a workmanlike effort from Jones. I know we have spoken about Deborah George all night long, and rightly so, but the big man in the middle providing great support.
Hooley with the ball. Kilsyth. Sure, there's another chapter to write in this book. Stay with us. It's going to be a good finish, I feel. Turner takes it to the bucket, misses. Jones comes up with it, flicks across to Molnar. Drives it up court, gets inside the paint. Against the couple, goes down. Riak will have the last touch out. It'll be a Kilsyth ball.
Jared Molnar ran into a brick wall there as he takes a heavy knock. Here we go.
And now, Odyssey out to Hooley. Kilsyth bringing up the floor. Needs some energy from somewhere. They just can't buy a bucket here. Shooting 22% from 3 points tonight, 6 from 27. This is Hooley. Inside for Patton. Patton against Jones. Against Malau.
Oh,
well,
wow.
How is that over the back of the head?
What a shot.
Chris Patton. Big bucket. It's a contender for Player of the Week. Now, Deborah George for three for the Bandits. Misses. Van Hoff is in a good position. Gets a big rebound. And now Hooley brings it up the floor. Gets a screen. Drives inside. Taken away by Jones. Comes back. Van Hoff for three. Kilsyth back in it. Yeah. Big bucket, Kilsyth. And the margin back to 6. 3:33 left for the SSNA club.
Yeah, he's lethal from there. Back to 6. Deborah George looking to calm things down. He wants to go back to that high pick and roll.
Takes on Van Hoff, has the ball. Steps inside the paint, little floater, comes down. Riak, last touch comes off pad, and the Bandits will get the ball back. 3:13 left in the ball game.
2 on the shot clock, Murph. They're going to need an inbound and a quick shot. 2 seconds, plenty of time to get one off, but they are under the pump right here on the baseline.
93 seconds remain.
As Hooley and Riak under the rim, plenty of niggle. Look for
Jones has it, puts the shot up, and
big
it's good.
Time bucket from Torrin Jones. Wowee.
He's been hot with that little floater so far tonight and in the last. 84-76. Turner with the ball for Kilsyth. Stay with us, Kilsyth fans, on NBL1. It's going to be a good finish. Turner off the glass, misses. Jones comes up with it, palms across to George, brings it up the floor, goes beyond halfway, almost loses it to Hooley. Now he does. He'll come up with Patton. He'll go in for 2 points, you'd think, against George, and does. George did well not to foul in the end. 84-78, 6 points the margin the way of the Bandits. Kilsyth need a stop. Molnar brings it up the floor. Back to Riak. Inside for Malou. Malou against Otaji. Hasn't been a whole heap of fouls tonight. Steps in, Malou hard. Goes down hard on the floor as well. Looks injured. Coming up to a Turner. Flicks it across. Van Hoff for 3. Fakes around Molnar now. Van Hoff puts it up. Misses.
Yep, high off the glass there, Murph. Over the backboard. Bandits ball. Timeout. Kilsyth. Oh, they've got a sub, sorry. Not a timeout, Murph.
Sub called, 84-78, 2:09 remaining in the ball game for the SSNA club in Albury. The Bandits do have it back. Kilsyth need a stop, need a bucket.
129 seconds to go.
You fancy right now, it's the Bandits to lose in many ways. Molnar up the floor, flicks it in to Torrin Jones, back towards Sir Cook. Riak, last touch off the Bandits. And they'll get it back here, Kilsyth. You just wonder where Brad Chalmers right now for the Bandits would want them to even slow it up a little bit. They're the ones in front at the moment.
They
giving
are.
a bit still too easy ball back to Kilsyth, but at the other end of the floor, Kilsyth are trying to push the barrier and unable to break down the walls at the moment because they're missing themselves.
They're trying to speed things up, and I know it's been a monstrous night from Deborah George. He's got 35 points and 6 assists. He's controlled everything from the point guard position, but when the ball is not in Deborah George's hands, you know, it's a little bit kamikaze out there for the Bandits. Some good things happen, but they've got 24 turnovers now, Murph, and they're struggling to hold on here.
Well, McDonald, a turnover. Deborah George with it, drives to the bucket, and there's 2 points to make 37. That's a big turnover. One of McDonald's rare mistakes tonight for Kilsyth.
Yeah, the experience of Deborah George there just picked off the youngster's pocket.
Hooley steps in for 2 range. Wants to put it up and does off the glass. Nice move.
The bid. Holy, what a play.
Margin back to 6 once more. Bandits have it, but 1:33 left on the clock. George to bring it up the floor. He's a 3 away from a 40-point game. He loses it. McDonald drives to the bucket and gets it the count. So he was so important in the third. The margin now back to 4 points all of a sudden in the blink of an eye. We have some ball game remaining, 1:18 for the SSNA club. Molnar brings it up court, flicks to Riak. Riak with possession of the ball. Back into Manny Malou. Against McDonald. Malou puts the shot up, misses, down towards Jones, doesn't come up with it. Van Hoff does. And he takes on around Jones, flicks it out wide. McDonald in by to Smith. Milner under the bucket. 2-point ball game, 55 seconds remaining in the contest. Timeout called by the Bandits.
Timeout, Brad Chalmers. He's seen enough. He has tried to hold on as long as possible. 86-84, 55 seconds on the clock. And Murph, are we seeing the 25 turnovers from the Bandits? Is it starting to catch up with them? They are really struggling to hold on here. Deborah George just about out on his feet. He's got 37 points. The kamikaze basketball starting to catch up with the Bandits. What a finish we got here tonight. Saturday night hoops in NBL1.
I was in Ballarat last Saturday night. I watched a phenomenal game between Ballarat taking on the Centre of Excellence. It went to overtime. There was an upset in overtime. Centre of Excellence won. Can we see overtime tonight? It's on the cards. 55.1 remain on the SSNA clock tonight. Colf, man, you wouldn't rule anything out. What a finish.
Well, if I'm telling you right now, if you're a supporter of the Bandits, you do not want to see overtime. As I said before, Deborah George is just about out on his feet. The Bandits don't look like they know where to go when he hasn't got the ball in his hands. Kilsyth are looking to get this into overtime. They've got the momentum, they've got the run, they've got the energy. Coach Chalmers wants to get this done in the next 55 seconds and get in the locker room, Murph. They don't want overtime.
Definitely not. Well, they've just had Kilsyth at arm length for 90% of the match. Apart from the opening 5 points, the Bandits then went on a run, had all the momentum, and then since then have just held Kilsyth at bay. Since then, always had about a 3 or 4 bucket lead during the duration of the night, and then all of a sudden, Kilsyth, right when it matters, a bang back in the contest. What a finish. The Bandits had the ball, and it's as simple as this, Cole. The Bandits need to score.
They need to score, Murph, and they need to get the ball in that man's hands, Deborah George.
Only one foul each in this quarter to the side, so this is Deborah George. Has the ball outside, flicks it across to Riak. He thinks about the three, pulls the trigger, misses, comes down. Matty Malou called for the foul.
Well played.
Malou will go to the line. What a big play that was by Matty Malou with the offensive board.
Well done from Matty Malou, and it's the rebounding again. 47 rebounds to 31 tonight. The Bandits have been absolute machines on the glass tonight, and Matty Malou goes to the line here, Murph, to give a little bit of breathing space. What an effort from him.
Malou to take his scoring from 17 to 18. It's good. And the three-point buffer gives just a little bit of room to the Bandits again. Malou to make it a 4-point ball game. And it is good. So Malou 19 points. 42 seconds remain in the contest. A timeout called by Kilsyth for the SSNA club in Albury.
Yeah, we speak about it all the time, Murph, that rebounding, second chance points. And Kilsyth, that may have been their last push. They've got to come down here, Murph, and score on this next possession. Otherwise, they're in a lot of trouble. They need the Bandits to miss free throws, but rebounding, 48 rebounds to 31. Torrin Jones has got 18. All the other Bandits are chipping in. They're still shooting 52% from the field. All the numbers say, all the analytics say that they deserve to win this ball game. Question is, can they hold on, Murph? 42 seconds left on the clock. Kilsyth must score on this next possession, or I think this ball game's over.
Big call from Jade Cole tonight for the SSNA Club NBL1 action. It's been great to have your company. We've seen an absolute pearler. The women's game was fairly competitive. In the end, just going the way of Kilsyth. We're just too good in the end, winning that game over the Southern Vale home Bandits. But the men's game is sitting on a knife's edge here. The Bandits lead at 88-84. The Cobras sitting third in the league. The Bandits sitting 12th. They've lost 5 of their past 6 games coming into tonight. 2 losses on the road in Tasmania last week. Lost one of their star players shooting the lights out this year in Kenja Bosley. It'll be a famous win for Brad Chalmers and his men to get their season back on track right now. This may be what they're talking about later in the year. It's a tough stretch of games. They need W's to stay in touch with a possible playoff berth. And now they've got 42 seconds to hang on. Odygy across, Smith-Milner loses possession, tapped away for the Bandits. Sir Cook Riak brings it up the floor, tapped away by McDonald amazingly. Turner throws Smith-Milner underneath the bucket and puts it in for 2 with 27 seconds remaining. Wow. Huge play right there by Kilsyth. Sir Cook across to Molnar. Possess the ball. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Running alongside, virtually identical with the game clock. Molnar flicks it out to Riak and he's called for the foul here in Isaac Turner.
Yeah, Molnar fouled. It's like it'll be a side ball.
So we've got 11.9 seconds remaining in the contest and we have 11 seconds on the shot clock. So they're identical at the moment. Molnar from the sidelines. And the Bandits just need to maintain possession here.
Yeah, we've got another timeout, Murph. Yeah, on that last possession there, Riak, instead of taking the ball up hard and holding the ball up high, he had it down low. He got stripped. It was that man again, McDonald, who's been impressive in his minutes here in this last period. Coach Chalmers couldn't believe what he was seeing. That was the ball game right there. And that would have made it a 6-point game and just about lights out, Murph. But now it's 2 points with about 11.9 left on the clock with a side ball. They've got the pressure of getting the ball in and getting it to Deborah George, who's basically been guarded out of this game. They are face guarding him, they are pressing him, and they need to get it to a foul shooter who needs to get on there and make some free throws, Murph. Otherwise, it keeps Kilsyth in this ball game.
Just when you think it's going to go one way, the book changes a chapter to a different way. We have 11 remaining in the game. Bandits by 2. Bandits with the ball. And they can, in effect, try to keep milking the clock here. They'll need a turnover. They'll need a turnover here in Kilsyth. The Bandits now will break for the SSNA club for the final time tonight. The last paragraph in this book, perhaps, maybe, overtime to come. Now, there's some discussion amongst the Kilsyth bench and the referees as well, who are in some dialogue at the moment. As the crowd comes to their feet, so Cook react to have the ball from the sidelines. Now, there's a bit of an anticlimax to the final part of the game here. The referee's speaking to the scorers.
I think they're trying to work out whether it's shots or it's side ball. Coach Schuler over there just really trying to get to the bottom of it.
Bandits by 2.
So we should have a decision. SSNA club, it is 86 to 88. Bandits by 2. And we do have a decision. The Bandits from the sideline. Inbound ball with Sir Cook Riak. Passes to Molnar. Needs to maintain. He's fouled immediately by Turner. Isaac Turner with the foul. And that's pretty much what Kilsyth will need to do. That's 4 fouls now against them. So Bandits heading towards bonus territory. 10 seconds. Expect another foul here. Molnar gets fouled again by Turner. And Smith Milner. And Jared Molnar right now will go to the line. And in effect, a couple of buckets could put this one away.
Can indeed, mate. He's one of the better shooters on this Bandit squad. He's one of the guys that you'd want the ball in their hands at this point in time. Either Deborah George or this man on the floor right now.
Well, the big thing is if he misses both, Kilsyth will get, well, even if he only gets one, they'll get a chance to tie this game. Molnar misses the first.
That was an absolute... That was a bad one there, Murph. That was not even close. Off
now,
the back part of the rim.
8 seconds remain.
Must make this.
For a 3-point ball game to force the 3 at the other end. He gets it and makes it count. So with 8 seconds remaining on the clock, we do have another timeout to Kilsyth. For the SSNA club in Albury, Kilsyth will require a 3 to send the game into overtime.
Yeah, they certainly do, Murph. And Molnar, good recovery there on the second shot. Because the first one, let's be honest, mate, was not even close. And actually feeling the tension there, but he did well to make the second one. As you said, Murph, 8.8 left on the clock. 3-point game. Now, you know, do the coaching staff of Kilsyth, do they look to go for a quick 2, or do they go for 3 and try and send this into overtime? I think you've got to go to the 3-pointer here. Now, look, I think Coach Chalmers will just want the Bandits to play really solid defense. Do not foul. You definitely do not want to foul. That's not in the playbook here for the Bandits. But just play good, solid stand-up D. Close out well. If they make the 3, hey, we're going into overtime. Not ideal, but you do not want to foul the shooter here. And it's come down to this, Murph.
Well, you imagine that who's likely probably out there to have their shot. Ben Hoff's looked all right from 3 range tonight. Hooley as well.
So they advance the ball.
So with 8 seconds remaining in the game, 3 points the Cobras trail by. They've been behind for most of the game. Can they force overtime? Odygy into Hooley against George. Spins around and gets fouled against Deborah George. So 5 seconds now remain in the game, or just as well 6, 5.9 seconds. So the inbound ball to come via Odygy. Still looking for a 3. That would suggest Hooley might be a target for the 3. Odygy has it. Looks for the pass into Smith-Milner. He looks to give to Van Hoff. Puts up the shot himself to tie the game. Off the rim, misses. Van Hoff puts up a three on the buzzer and just misses.
Wow,
And
what
the
a finish.
Bandits pull off the victory tonight, 89-86, here at the Warren Jackson Sports Centre.
What a victory. What a finish, Murph. That was an absolute amazing finish. What a ball game tonight here at the Warren Jackson Sports Centre.
Quite incredibly, the Bandits coaching staff can take a bow. For Kilsyth, they slumped to a 4th loss of the season, 6-4. The Bandits improve. They're back in the game now. They're back in the contest. And for all the talk of pretenders, maybe now the Bandits can stamp some authority and get their season back on track. Jake Cole, talk us through some of the numbers tonight.
Yeah, amazing contest tonight, Murph. The Bandits hold on in thrilling fashion, 89-86. Look, overall as a team, Murph, they shot the lights out, 52% overall and 40% from three-point range. But it was the rebounding, Murph. 48 rebounds to 32. They absolutely dominated the glass. Tyron Jones was a junkyard dog inside. He's an absolute beast. He had 18 rebounds to go along with 17 points, but it was that man, Deborah George, from start to finish that controlled the tempo. He had 37 points and 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and really one of the most enjoyable ball games we've seen so far this year. The Bandits keep their season alive, and it was an absolute pleasure bringing it to you tonight, Murph. What a beauty.
Absolutely incredible. It's been absolutely fantastic. It was a night that promised so much. The women lived up to it. Just in the end, a fraction too good with Kilsyth tonight for the Bandits. But in the men, what a contest that went down to the very last second of the night. Can't have asked for anything better. Hey, Colf, great work from you again. We look forward to the next one is the Alan McCowan Memorial Game, which will be coming up next weekend, and we can't wait for it. It is the biggest night that is on the Bandits calendar. This stadium will be rocking wall to wall. It'll be absolutely packed out. It'll be the biggest crowd of the season. It'll be every bit of playoff crowd here next Saturday night.
Yep, see you next week, Murph. It should be an absolute beauty.
From Jay Colf and Steve Murphy, thanks for your company on NBL1 action. It was the Southern Vale Home Bandits 89 to the Kilsyth Cobras 86. Thanks again to our broadcast partners, the SSNA Club in Albury.